Hi, this is Christine Roy, and I'm doing my video response to what does the future look like. And I guess I'll just start by saying, prior to taking this communications course and the corresponding public speaking course, I felt like I was a woman in my mid-40s who was pretty hip with teenage kids. I use an electronic medical record every day. I text my kids, I email, and this course has really opened my eyes to all of the communications technology that I didn't even know existed. In considering how fast this revolution is moving, I'm kind of right in the middle of the revolution in that my parents probably couldn't imagine not reading a newspaper, and we've kind of been, people my age have kind of been in the flux where we read papers and books, but we also use Kindles and view the web to read the daily paper, and that's pretty natural. And then you have our children, Gen Y, the digital age, that they would think it would be silly to buy a paper. Of course they would go on the internet and view the newspaper. I found a link that I thought was interesting. I actually went to TED.com and watched a lecture by a researcher named Rachel Botsman. And she did a speech on the rise of collaborative consumption. And the website I would share with you is swaptree.com. And ideally what this website is, it's a website where people can go on and, for instance, if you had the movie Ocean's 11 and I had the movie Sex and the City, and you wanted to watch that movie, the movie I had, and I wanted to watch the movie you had, essentially this website sets us up so that we can swap. And I thought it very, very interesting how she pointed out how this website has risen just from, well, for example, the recession, or the fact that people are becoming wiser about the environment and recycle and reuse, and just that the internet has given us the capacity to do this. It really has taken place and replaced the middleman. So it's person to person collaboration, and we no longer have that middleman. I know I'm forgetting a tremendous point that I wanted to make. So I guess in talking about the future, I could go, I'm a little bit emotional, and I'm sad to see newspaper disappear. And I know there is a student in our class who has worked for many years for Minnesota Public Radio, and I think of her and the fact that they're saying radio and newspaper will no longer exist by the year 2020, and that's sad, because I know that she's passionate about it. You can tell in all of her speeches and everything she has shared with us. So I feel that is sad. However, in listening to Professor Larson's speeches and going on to and realizing all of the different technology that is out there, it's also very exciting, and I realize how important it is that my children have access to that. And I guess I kind of made a note to self that I do want them to be familiar with all the latest gadgets, because it only gives them an advantage. My husband and I just recently had a difference of opinion on our 17-year-old getting a smartphone. She was going to pay for it herself, but he just felt that she did not need a smartphone. And at the same time, I was watching all of the lectures and different things over the internet in this online course, and I just really said to him that no, I believe she does need a smartphone, and she needs to be efficient with it. She takes college level courses, and I just think it puts her at an advantage to have that. So in conclusion, I guess I'm saying what an exciting world we live in. I believe that, yes, we are in a very fast-moving revolution. I think we'll be astounded at the change we will see if we think about 10 years before, and I think in 10 years from now. And that websites such as Swaptree or Zipcar will be utilized, and people will be swapping items that are just sitting in their homes, and it's phenomenal and it's outstanding. And you probably noticed that it's Ash Wednesday. I'm sporting the ashes on my forehead. So I thank you for your time.